Stress has been getting a bad reputation for way too long. Everywhere you turn, you hear the same thing. Stress is ruining your health. Stress is the enemy. Stress will age you faster than leaving your phone at 1% overnight. But here's the truth: stress isn't the villain, it's fuel. And if you know how to use it, it can be the single most powerful tool for unlocking growth, focus, and mental toughness. Think about this: elite athletes, CEOs, and innovators, do they run from stress? No. They train themselves to channel it into motivation, clarity, and peak performance. Science backs this up. Studies from Stanford University found that when people view stress as a challenge instead of a threat, their brain becomes more resilient over time. And that's the difference between breaking under pressure and using it to level up. The real problem is no one teaches you how to deal with stress effectively. And now, with AI powered tools, we have more ways than ever to retrain our minds, rewire our responses, and turn pressure into progress instead of burnout. I know what it feels like to let stress pile up on you until it hits you like a freight train. The racing thoughts, the mental fog, the exhaustion that makes even getting out of bed in the morning feel like climbing Mount Everest. And I searched for answers, but nothing seemed to click. No one could help. Then I discovered something that changed everything. Stress, it isn't just emotional, it's neurological, and it follows patterns. And once you know the science, you can retrain your brain to handle stress. Before we go any further, let's grow this community together. If you're ready to turn stress into strength, hit that like button and subscribe, because we're building a movement of high performers and thinkers who rise through pressure, not collapse under it. Ever feel like your brain is running on panic mode? Like an overheated laptop with way too many Chrome tabs open? That's stress hijacking your focus, flooding your systems with cortisol and adrenaline, cranking up your heart rate, and locking you into reaction mode. In small bursts, this is amazing. It sharpens your thinking, boosts reflexes, and it helps you perform under pressure. But when stress never shuts off, that's when things get messy. You feel drained, stuck, and mentally overloaded. It's not just a bad day, it's your brain locking into a stress loop. So here's the science: your brain builds neural highways for every thought you have. And the more you repeat anxious thoughts, the stronger those pathways get. And that's why stress can start feeling like your default state. But, and this is a game changer, your brain is plastic. It can rewire itself. And now, with AI powered tools, we can speed up that process like never before. So if you constantly feel stuck in stress loops, AI tools like Mindsera and Replika can help retrain your thought patterns. They're AI tools for journaling and cognitive reframing that are used to break cycles before they spiral, helping you to redirect your brain towards more productive responses instead of getting stuck in anxiety mode. And science proves that you don't have to be at the mercy of stress. You can train your brain to process pressure differently, turning it into fuel instead of friction. And with AI making that process faster than ever, we're looking at a totally different world. Your brain doesn't just react to stress, it responds to how you think about it. And that response, it literally changes your biology. Stanford researchers found that when you see stress as fuel instead of failure, your brain shifts chemical production. You release performance enhancing hormones instead of stress inducing ones, helping you think sharper and perform better under pressure. Athletes figured this out a long time ago. Instead of saying, "I'm nervous," they say, "I'm excited." And this simple shift tricks their brain into viewing pressure as an advantage instead of a threat. Need help flipping your stress response in real time? AI tools like ChatGPT can act like a personal performance coach. delivering instant mental reframing before high stakes moments. Just type something like, act as my mental coach. I'm about to insert challenge here. Help me reframe stress, focus, and prepare mentally. Or try Youper, an AI driven app that uses cognitive behavioral therapy principles to retrain how your or try Youper, an AI driven app that uses cognitive behavioral therapy principles to retrain how you handle stress and anxiety without waiting months for a therapist appointment. This isn't just mindset coaching, it's hard science. And with AI in your pocket, you can train your mind faster than ever to turn stress into strength. Most people think stress is something to escape, but high performers, they train with it, they track it, refine their response to it, and use specific techniques to transform it into peak performance. And now, AI makes these strategies smarter, faster, and more accessible than ever. Before you can master stress, you need to recognize when it's working for you versus overwhelming you. And AI powered tools like WISA and MoodPath analyze your mood patterns, giving you real time insights into your stress triggers and responses. Want next level tracking? Try Whoop or Oura Ring. These are AI wearables that monitor heart rate variability to predict burnout before it happens. Research from Harvard Medical Schools show that HRV tracking helps optimize recovery and prevent chronic stress, acting as a real-time stress early warning system. Have you ever heard you don't rise to the occasion, you fall to the level of your training? Well, that's why performers simulate stress before it hits. AI tools like Udemy give instant speech feedback for presentations, while Google Interview Warm Up preps you for high pressure moments, ensuring that you walk in with confidence and not get overwhelmed. So let's talk breathing for a second. Dr. Andrew Huberman swears by the physiological sigh, two quick inhales followed by one long exhale that instantly lowers cortisol. And AI powered breath coaches like Othership and Breathwork help you practice these techniques perfectly, recalibrating your stress response on demand. We know stress isn't going anywhere, but with AI helping you track, train, and optimize your responses, you're flipping stress from a roadblock into rocket fuel. Mastering stress isn't just about handling tough moments, it's about transforming into the kind of person who thrives under pressure. Because pressure, it's never going away. But how do you respond? That's 100% in your control. Think about it. When stress stops being a roadblock and starts being your advantage, everything shifts. You bounce back from setbacks faster. You think sharper when the stakes are high. You start showing up as your strongest, most capable self day after day, challenge after challenge. And science backs this up. A Harvard study found that people who embrace stress as a growth signal don't just perform better, they actually develop stronger immune systems, sharper cognitive skills, and greater long term well being. Stress, when harnessed correctly, doesn't just make you tougher, it makes you better. Now, imagine pairing this mindset with AI powered tools that actively coach you, track your progress, and optimize your mental performance. You no longer are just reacting to life's pressure, you're strategically shaping them into fuel for success. This isn't just self improvement, it's next level optimization. It's like Iron Man armor, but for your mental game. The difference between struggling with stress and using it to level up comes down to training your brain and using the right tools. And now, with AI in the mix, the training is smarter, faster, and more personalized than ever. So, stress isn't here to break you, it's here to build you. And it's time to start fighting it and to start using it to your advantage. So, let's get to work. All right, let's make this real. Everything we covered so far, it means nothing unless you apply it. So here's your challenge for this week. Just two simple steps that can completely change how you experience stress. First, reframe one stressful situation. The next time that pressure hits, don't just react, redefine it. Instead of seeing stress as something draining you, ask, how is this helping me grow? Because the second you shift your mindset, your brain stops seeing stress as a threat and starts using it as fuel. Second, try one AI tool to support your mindset shift, whether it's AI powered journaling, stress simulation, or guided breathing exercises. Start small because small shifts stack into massive breakthroughs. This is how you build mental toughness, one strategic decision at a time. And trust me, you're not alone in this. I've been walking this path myself, learning to trust God, doing what I can, and using every tool available, including AI, to rebuild myself stronger than ever. And now it's your turn. So drop a comment. What's one way stress has helped you level up? Or one AI tool that you used that actually made a difference? Let's make this conversation powerful. And if you're into science backed, AI powered self growth, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and let's grow together. This isn't hype, this is transformation. We're not here to escape pressure, we're here to rise through it. And with science, with the right mindset, and with a little help from some ridiculously smart lines of code, we could do this.